The future of Hollywood is being battled out right now in theaters as two live-action remakes from the biggest studios in Hollywood go head-to-head. Warner Brothers' Minecraft movie versus Disney's Snow White.
In a twist few saw coming, the Minecraft movie didn't just succeed, it steamrolled Disney's Snow White remake at the box office. What was expected to be a close race turned into a lopsided rout. How did a simple video game adaptation dominate one of the most iconic fairy tales in cinematic history? The answer lies in a fascinating mix of fan loyalty, marketing missteps, and creative differences.
Saying that audiences will always line up to see her no matter what she does.
Every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
As we dig deeper into the showdown, we'll explore why Minecraft soared and Snow White stumbled. Along the way, we'll see what Hollywood can learn from this surprising underdog victory. Background context: Snow White holds a legendary place in film history. Released in 1937, it was the world's first feature-length animated movie and established Walt Disney Studios as a powerhouse in the entertainment industry.
Snow White is the first American feature-length animated movie, 1937. It's one of the most beloved movies of all time.
For generations, the original Snow White has been regarded as a cornerstone of Disney's legacy, a film that set the template for animated storytelling and established beloved traditions. By contrast, Minecraft began its journey in the digital world. Created by Swedish programmer Marcus Persson, this blocky sandbox game debuted in 2011 and quickly grew into a cultural phenomenon. It offered players unparalleled freedom to build, explore, and create, drawing in everyone from school children to architects.
Literally the only person there. Do you not understand how humiliating this is? Meanwhile, the experience at Minecraft goes something like this.
Chicken
The two properties, while vastly different in origin, both carry immense cultural significance. Snow White represents the golden age of classic animation, while Minecraft symbolizes the internet-driven, player-created worlds of the modern gaming era. Bringing these two franchises to the big screen comes with unique challenges and expectations. For Snow White, the goal was to reintroduce a classic tale to new audiences, modernizing it for contemporary tastes.
The Minecraft movie is doing something magical. It's creating a live audience reaction event where people are going to just be part of something to interact with the movie itself.
Minecraft, on the other hand, needed to take its famously non-linear, gameplay-driven experience and transform it into a coherent and engaging narrative. In theory, both projects had strong starting points. Snow White's nostalgia could draw in long-time Disney fans, and Minecraft's massive global fan base promised instant attention. However, the paths each film took from concept to release couldn't have been more different.
Snow White's the movie that made Disney, the studio. They should have been more cautious and careful with their own IP. It's $1 billion IP. The Disney Snow White, faithfully adapted, would have made $1 billion.
Comparison of marketing and promotion. Marketing is often where success stories begin or end. The Minecraft movie's promotional strategy focused on the game's built-in community. Teasers and trailers were designed to appeal directly to fans who grew up mining blocks and battling creepers. The tone was lighthearted, adventurous, and faithful to the source material. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, the marketing highlighted the movie's playful spirit, familiar characters, and the simple joys of the game.
It got destroyed at the box office. Here's the box office numbers. The Minecraft movie made $60 million on Saturday. Snow White made $2.
The strategy was clear. Deliver on the promise of the game's world, and let the fans spread the word. Disney's Snow White remake, however, faced hurdles before it even hit theaters. From the start, there was confusion over the film's direction. Marketing materials presented a modernized take that some fans found alienating. Rather than celebrating the original's charm and magic, early trailers and interviews emphasized changes that departed from the classic tale. This approach left many potential viewers unsure of what to expect.
On the original production, I was scared of it. Oh, it was so weird. It was a stalker. Like, I feel like if you are taking on the most iconic Disney role ever, genuinely, like this was the most prolific Disney film, I feel like you should kind of have some sort of reverence for the original production.
Was it a nostalgic retelling? A complete reimagining? The mixed messaging dampened enthusiasm. Fans who loved the 1937 film felt overlooked, while new audiences weren't given a clear reason to care. Combined with high-profile missteps by cast members during the promotional tour, the marketing campaign never found its footing. Controversies and criticism. Controversy, as they say, can generate buzz, but not all buzz is good.
Rachel Zegler is extraordinarily woke, but she's woke in a way that's quite deranged. There's something wrong with her. She's disturbed, she's unhappy, and she thinks it's about feminism and the patriarchy and about abortion. But the reality is she's just not stable, like the majority of people in Hollywood.
Snow White's troubles began long before opening day. The casting of Rachel Zegler as the titular princess sparked heated debates online. Traditionalists criticized the choice, arguing it strayed too far from the original character's description. Meanwhile, Zegler's public comments about updating the story's themes and relationships drew backlash. Instead of being seen as a thoughtful modernization, the changes were perceived as dismissive of the original's legacy. For many fans, the remake no longer felt like Snow White. It felt like a completely different movie wearing the name of a beloved classic. Minecraft, on the other hand, avoided such pitfalls. The film's creators kept a low profile during production, steering clear of polarizing statements or divisive decisions. By the time the movie was ready for release, fans were already excited, and no major controversies clouded their anticipation.
Of course, Minecraft has blown up at the box office. I always expected Minecraft to do really good. I mean, Minecraft has sold over 300 million copies worldwide, so that's insane.
The absence of drama allowed the film to build positive momentum, further widening the gap between its reception. Performance numbers never lie, and the box office figures painted a stark contrast between the two films. Minecraft's movie opened to a staggering $300 million globally, exceeding even the most optimistic projections. Packed theaters, repeat viewings, and a strong international showing drove the film's financial success. The movie quickly became an event, drawing in families, gamers, and casual viewers alike. Snow White, however, struggled to find an audience. Despite Disney's considerable marketing spend, the film limped to just $77 million after several weeks. Its global performance didn't fare much better. Critics pointed to poor word of mouth, lukewarm reviews, and a lack of fan enthusiasm as reasons for the weak showing.
Snow White bombs, breaks records for the lowest live-action remake opening ever. Let me say that again. Ever.
Even with the might of the Disney brand, the film failed to capture the public's imagination. In the end, Minecraft's success wasn't just about the numbers. It was about what those numbers represented: audience excitement, goodwill, and repeat attendance. Audience reactions. Critical reception often sets the tone, but it's the audience's reaction that truly decides a movie's fate. Minecraft earned an impressive 87% audience score on review aggregator sites, showing that viewers not only enjoyed the film but also recommended it to others. The movie delivered exactly what fans wanted: a fun, family-friendly adventure true to the game's spirit. Audiences praised its humor, creativity, and the way it brought Minecraft's blocky world to life. For longtime fans, it was a nostalgic treat. For newcomers, it was an entertaining ride. Snow White, on the other hand, faced mixed reviews from critics and outright apathy from audiences.
Now, of course, as we covered, the movie is terrible anyway in its own right. It was probably going to underperform regardless. People are tired of the soulless cash grab remake thing.
Many viewers felt that the film didn't honor the original's legacy. Instead of enchanting new generations with its timeless charm, the remake seemed to alienate the very people it needed to win over. Negative word of mouth spread quickly, and the film's audience score reflected this disconnect. While Minecraft fans celebrated their movie as a win, Snow White's audience walked away disappointed. What it means for Hollywood. The tale of Minecraft versus Snow White isn't just a story of one film's triumph over another. It's a wake-up call for Hollywood. For years, studios have leaned heavily on reboots, remakes, and reimaginings of beloved classics. The logic seems sound. Take a familiar property, update it for modern sensibilities, and count on nostalgia to fill seats. But Snow White's failure shows that audiences won't automatically accept these changes, especially if they feel the heart of the story is lost. Instead, the success of Minecraft highlights a different approach. By staying true to the source material, embracing the core fan base, and avoiding unnecessary controversies, the film proved that genuine entertainment still resonates. This isn't to say that all remakes or modernizations are doomed to fail. When done thoughtfully, updates can breathe new life into old tales. But the key is balance. Fans must still recognize the story they fell in love with, even as new elements are introduced. Minecraft didn't try to lecture its audience or overhaul its core appeal. It simply delivered an entertaining story that respected its roots. Snow White, by contrast, seemed to forget why audience cherished the original in the first place. Instead of embracing its fairy tale magic, it got lost in messaging and modernity, leaving viewers disconnected. In the end, Minecraft and Snow White serve as two sides of the same Hollywood coin. One succeeded by giving fans what they loved about the original property, while the other stumbled by straying too far from its roots. The lesson for filmmakers is clear: respect the audience, honor the source material, and let the story speak for itself.
Even if everything worked perfectly, it would have been almost impossible for this movie to succeed, because you're comparing it to one of the most beloved films of all time and a truly groundbreaking movie.
The Minecraft movie's unexpected victory isn't just a win for video game adaptations. It's a blueprint for how to connect with viewers in an era of endless options. As Hollywood moves forward, it would do well to remember this showdown, where a humble indie game turned blockbuster beat a Disney giant, all by staying true to its essence: